everybody to week 2 of the Electrosports Football Association League Series season, and it is Bulldozer power against the Bumson Clinic Medics. The Medics, of course, coming away after their first game of the season with a 3-1 win over the Sunshine Fun Bus, while the Bulldozer power team lost 4-1 against Peninsula Transport. So everything to play for as we're here at the F-Plex. The team's coming out onto the field now for what will be the initial waving of flags and clapping and stuff. There we go. There's the clapping. Good. Yep, that's all happening there. Here's the lineup for Bulldozer Power. Chillet, Banter, Papal, Event Horizon up front. The mid three, Spongebath, Vapid and Maury. Playing 5 at the back today with Brenda Ferrite in goal. We'll now have a look at the Medics team, and it's Spangle and Sinister up front with Bozak, Bumson, Premier and Oblique. And then Barbara the Butcher, Cat Hardcore, Yipsy, Flamingo bringing up in the rear. Then I'm sure they're going to defend brilliantly. Anyway, Bulldozer power in orange, as you've probably come to expect by now. And let's get to the kickoff. So we've played it back to McGurk, and we're going to be looking for a Bulldozer power easy build-up here. And, well, that didn't last very long. Marjorie Sinister now, keeping possession for the Medics. And there's Barbara the Butcher. Had a pretty successful week in week 1. Barbara, I haven't got any stats for you. I'm just saying, she was relatively successful. Oblique now with a move down the wing, but is covered twice over, as they say in the football. Anyway, and it's back and forth in midfield right now. But that's gone forward to Event Horizon, who fluffed it by passing to Maury, who immediately gave the ball away. Beautiful play there, absolutely. Vapid, once again, a nice lofted pass forward to Event, who pushes it back, goes, no, I'm not into it, thanks though. The umpire didn't like that one, not entirely sure why. Let's have a look. Marjorie Sinister there. Using Fury Spongebath as a climbing frame. Spongebath, of course, getting the captain's duty for today. Oh, that's a nice face, isn't it? A lovely, sweaty dude there. And that's all good. Steve Maury looks to be making the kick. And it's over the crossbar. Well, in other sports, that would be worth something, but not in this one. Anyways, Jack Rasputin now with the kick-off for Bumson Medics. And that one's gone to midfield. There's a bit of argy-bargy there to see who gets the ball. It's gone back to Kojak, who passes forward to Event Horizon. Nice move down the wing. I mean, not a quick move. Love Bozak there, closing in very quickly. And Event Horizon still somehow keeping control. Should pass. Oh, there it is. And Vapid nuts it over the bar there. No, we thought that one was so good. Let's have a look at that one again. And Event Horizon from the wing. Chips it in and nothing. Oh, brilliant. Yep, good. Quality football at play there. Well, you have to say with 10 minutes gone that the Bulldozer power maybe have the offensive edge at the moment. Although that said, here comes franchise Oblique. Hasn't maintained possession well so far, but passes it back to Premier, who puts it forward to Sinister. Sinister now with a nice move to Spangle. And that one's gone ever so slightly wide. You may well kick the ground, but remember the groundskeeper has got to put that turf back in place after the game. Why don't you show a little bit of respect? Be handy if we could see this from another angle, but we can't. So that's the angle you've got. It's either good enough or it isn't. It's gone out for a corner, apparently. That's not something I saw happening. And in it goes. Oh, nice save. Lots of header action going on there. Any opportunity to use your forehead on something, it's the footballer's dream, that, being able to use your head instead of your foot. Tonya Spangle, and that brought out a very nice save from the keeper. Yeah, let's have another look at that, because that was quite something. I mean, maybe made it look a little bit more difficult than it actually was. Hoo-toing! And that one's pushed out for presumably a corner, unless I misread it from the angle. You can look disappointed all day, son. No, not a corner. All right, Brenda got nowhere near it. She just made a meal of missing the ball there. Anyway, it's gone forward. No, it's not. It's going backwards. Pay attention. All right, Flamingo there, playing it forward. Gets it out to Sinister, who pushes it back. And we're with Oblique once again. Well, Oblique hasn't really made much of a cut through so far. But you never know. Spongebath standing off. Quebec Spire now, maybe making a move. No, not this time. Oh, that's gone into the box and nothing happening there. And well, that's back to Oblique, who immediately kicks it into a Bulldozer power player who seemed to respond quite favourably. Oblique, once more, moving the ball. Here's Jake Premier. Passes it back to Bumson. Bumson with a nice play forwards to... I don't really know exactly what he was thinking there, but I couldn't even tell you if it worked or not. We're going to assume not, since it's still in play. Now to Sinister, to Spangle. Spangle with the shot, off the defender and away with the Fairies. Well, it was a nice run of play there from the Bumson Medics, but it resulted in nothing positive. I can't see who that was. Number 18 there, getting an ankle to it. Well done there. That's all those hours in practice paying off handsomely in no time at all. Spangle looking disappointed once again. Maybe a little bit more teamwork would be good. Here comes the corner. Jake Premier to take it. Oh, played it out to Tyrone. Tyrone now to Bozak. I mean, frankly, you couldn't get any more players in the box. Not without them having to break the social segregation rules. Back forward to Event Horizon, the attack coming unstuck. Tulip Banter there did some sort of back heel that just went all wrong. Anyway, here's Steve Murray moving it up the wing. Cat Hardcore looking to get involved, but doesn't. Here's Kojak. Kojak's a defender. What's she doing up there? Oh well, I mean, there'll be a reason, I'm sure. And we're going back the other way again. That's good. It's end-to-end stuff, which is genuinely quite exciting. Hardware plays it forward to the other team. And there's Bozak making a move. And Murray's got it. Well done, Murray. Plays it back to Hardware. Who's going to pass it? Kojak now. Cindy Vapid anchoring that midfield position ably. No, Premier's... They've turned it over again. All right, okay. Well, I mean, it could go either way at the moment. Neither side looks like they really want to score, but they're certainly kicking the ball around, and that is, at its heart, the essence of football. That's a bit of an optimistic pass. Will Event Horizon get there? No. Okay, good. Right. Wallop, as it was. Yes, there we go. Papal Event Horizon has dribbled for 54 metres today. Those of you who care about the length of someone's dribble. I mean, I'm not going to tell you whether or not you should care about something. Anyway, that's another attack from the Bumson Medics there that's stifled in defence. And Event Horizon passes it to Spongebath, passes it to Event Horizon, passes it to Spongebath, and loses the ball. All right, Bumson to Sinister to Oblique. Here we go. It's another Oblique push down the wing, and that's been turned over there as well. And, okay, all right, no, wait, hold on. It's very hard to say who's got possession because neither team seems capable of retaining possession for more than a second or two. There's Oblique, and I think that was Spangle missing again for today. Tonya really not having the best of it. She's had better events, and this one is not it. Here we go, look at that. Look at the athleticism involved in missing there. Yeah, well done, Tonya. Yeah. Oh, so disappointed. Oh, no. Yeah. Well, this is your job. So, Bumson has 5 interceptions so far today, and Murray has 3. Clearly, they're listing that there, the director in the TV studio, because it's the most significant statistic that we've got. Anyway, half-time rolls around, and the Bumson Medics 0, Bulldozer Power 0. Well, here we go for the second half. It's the Medics to kick off. 1 substitution at half-time for the Bulldozer Power team. Bernie Crampon's coming on in place of Tulip Banter. Tulip? No, not Tulip. Whatever it is. It is Tulip Banter, you fool. Oh, there was some action there. That one went in the goal, but it's not going to count because someone did something bad. Number 40, whoever that is. And I'm hard-pressed to know exactly what was bad about. He doesn't know. I don't know. Clearly something was bad there because it incurred the ire of the umpire. Anyway, Ferrite now is going to be doing a bit of a kick. Yep, that's a kick all right. And it's up in the air. Cat Hardcore will retrieve it, so that's the end of that then. Bumson now sliding in, manages to sort of retain possession. Bozak passes it back to Bumson. It's another Bulldozer, Bumson build-up. There's too much alliteration in the teams here, and I need to recalibrate them somehow. Anyway, that's all over now anyway. You fell over while doing something exciting. It's gone to Tyrone, who places it to Premier. Back down and down, that's been lost again. Okay, here we go again. And, well, are they going to... No, Yipsy Flamingo's got this one past to Cat Hardcore, who will pass to Jake Premier. And then to Bumson. That's all good. And, you know, this is football at its very core. This is the sport that has kept thousands, nay millions, enthralled. But here's Bumson with a move. Doesn't work. Dispossessed rather easily there, I thought. But it's the game is continuing. Cindy Vapid now, hoofing it up the pitch. Crampons with his first touch of the afternoon. Back to Vapid, who passes to Spongebath. Spongebath to Crampons. Crampons now, looking to make a move. Being covered by Tyrone. And that's a nice cross in. And what can happen from it? A reasonable header, has to be said. But the keeper got a hand to it, and it's been knocked out for a corner there. Well, I'm sure it's a corner, but... you never know. I might have misread the situation. That was very accurately going towards the top corner. I'm sure that was accidental, but it looked like it was almost a skill move. Anyway, Bumsons are making a substitution. Bambi Severe is coming on from Marjorie Sinister. All kinds of action in the box, but didn't lead to anything. Yeah, what now? No, the Bulldozer Power have lost possession, and okay, well, no, and they've got it back again. And now it's... what was that for? And they've lost it again. Tonya Spangle now moving forwards. Plenty of space to run into. Has she got the speed? Well, she decides she hasn't. Passes to Jake Premier, who goes to Bambi Severe off the bench. Tonya Spangle. Well, I don't think you could have kicked that one any more softly if it was a see who can kick the ball softest competition. So not really any challenge there for Brenda Ferrite. And we're already up the other end of the field again. Jack Rasputin now. Passing to Flamingo, to Hardcore. Okay, right, well, the Bumsons, and they're just going for, like, you know, bung it up the other end, maybe we'll get lucky. Quebec Spire, no, they've decided to bung it up the other end as well. And a keen piece of accurate heading leading to a throw-in. Well, these are ultimate athletes, as I'm sure you can appreciate, and their skills are unmatched by, well, any group of school children. Here's Bambi Severe, tons of room. Plays it early to Spangle, who gets tangled up with Big Rod McGurk. Spangle still in possession. Here's Tyrone from the edge of the box. Loses it to Spire. And Spire will pass it to Maury, who keeps control. Pass it to Vapid. Event Horizon now. Here's Maury. Chips it forward to Vapid, who loses it. Well, it was never there in the first place, I'll be honest. I mean, it was an optimistic move at best. But, you know, there it is. It's okay. Tyrone now hoofs it forward. And they're still in control. Here's Spangle. Spangle now. Spangle with the ball. Here's Spangle. 3 defenders. Managed to dispossess her eventually. But it did take all 3 of them just going like, all right, yeah, no, we'll have that. Thanks. No, you're all right. Give us a ball. Give us a ball. I want a ball. Crampons now moving things forward for ball. Never mind. And gets it back. Passes to Spongebath. Spongebath to Vapid. Vapid kicks. Straight at the keeper. Excellent. If this were a game of kick and catch, that would have been 3 points. It's not, though, so it was no points. Bumson now plays the ball into space, but Brenda's going to get there to pick that one up. She's done a fine job so far at, I don't know, standing around in the goal, I suppose. Anyway, Steve Maury to Kojak Mister on. And there's Event Horizon, back to Maury, back to Event Horizon, to Vapid. It's a nice run of play from Bulldozer Power. Bernie Crampons now has some space, takes the shot, and it's in the back of the net. Bernie Crampons came on at half-time, and that was, I mean, he managed to hold off quite a lot of defence, slides on the knees, and he's fallen over, and everybody piles on, because that's what you want to do to your best player, is immediately try and starve them of oxygen. I find that makes them play quite a lot better. Anyway, with 4.5 minutes plus stoppage time still to play, Bulldozer Power have taken the lead now, 1-0. Let's see that one again. And there's the play coming in there, and Bernie refusing to pass to anybody else. Going to do it all himself. Off his left foot, back of the net. Goalkeeper distraught. And yeah, sure, let's rub it in a bit more. Bulldozer Power there from Vapid. Get out of the way, keeper. Well, you will do in a moment when the ball goes sailing past you. Here's the kick. Boof. Eat my goal. Beautiful. Well, I mean, this is a turnaround. We would have expected. Oh, we got a substitution. Dr. Good Surgery coming on in place of Tonya Spangle, but you'd have to say it's a bit too late. Apparently, that goal was in the 86th minute, and it was apparently all good. Well, no change in the Medics' game plan here. They seem to still be. Oh, well, hold on. We've got a bit of. Never mind. No, McGurk's got that under control. No, not under control. Just kicks it directly into the other player, and it's bounced out for a goal kick. Well, Brenda's going to hoof this. No, all right, isn't. I would have hoofed it up the pitch personally, but you know that's life. And Bulldozer Power losing possession then pretty much immediately as as regular time runs out. 2 minutes to be added on. Well, Quebec's back to vacant, and all they need to do now is just have a bit of a kick ahead. They're not doing that though, are they? No, and they're giving it to the other team. This has got to be a last-ditch move for Bumson. And no, they've lost it. The game over. That's it. Bulldozer Power come away with their first win of the season, and the Medics with their first loss of the season. I mean, it's oi, put your shirt back on. There are children present. Yeah, I mean, it's all very well being, oh, I'm very pleased with how I did today. McGurk kind of goes like, you whiff a bit, mate. Just, you know, don't. So, a riveting game of two halves involving many teams. Some of them were present today. Here's Cindy taking a shot in the 12th minute. How do you call it a shot? It was more like it rebounded off her head. And then on 15 minutes, Tonya Spangle had a go. And that's as well as that went as that reverse angle I was hoping for. Shot from franchise oblique. Yeah, that one didn't do a lot either. No. Picked out a particularly good move from Brenda Ferrite though, and that's nice to see. That'll be something for her highlight reel. Tonya Spangle again, 17 minutes in, another shot, and that one didn't really happen either. I thought Brenda but Brenda did not get a hand to it. That one just panged off the crossbar, so load of old rubbish. Good. And then here's another shot from Tonya Spangle, who, you know, perhaps after this they would have gone like, you know what, maybe we'll sub her off, because you get 3 misses in a match, and then go and sit down. Yeah, it's the Tonya Spangle disappointment face. It's pretty much the only face she's got, because oh, hold on, it's Tonya Spangle again at 45 minutes. Well, let's have a look. Beautiful. Lovely job falling over there, trying to kick it at the same time, and oh no, Tonya Spangle there, disappointment face. Right, well, Bulldozer Power in the 60th minute now with a shot from Papal Event Horizon, and that was actually halfway decent. Not what you might call a lot of velocity on that shot, but you know, it went broadly in the direction of the goal, and that's better than nothing. Tonya Spangle now, again with the Spangle. Yeah, that was. I mean, you know, you could almost feel the flames coming off that one. Such was the speed of delivery. And now here's the goal. Of course, Bernie Crampons ably assisted by Cindy Vapid. Crampons there basically holding back 3 defenders, going, no, mate, I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna kick the ball. Wait, watch this kick. I've got a great kick. I've been practicing it against me garage all week. And they're all going, oh, what's he gonna do? Oh, he's kicked it. Oh, crumbs, it's gone in the goal bag. What are we going to do there? So there you go, that's it. Bumson next week will be facing the Peninsula Transport Team, Bulldozer Power. Their next lineup, they're facing the Sunshine Fun Bus. I hope to see you for that. This is Colonel Failure reporting for Electrosports Association Football. That's League of Sports. Electrosports League. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.